So what would Jeshua think about Joel Osteen? Hello, my friends. It's I, John, back again. This is another video about what Jeshua might answer to a question. But once again, let me say I do not channel Jeshua. This is just from my personal experience of my regressions and also from my understanding of what the teachings were. Let me just dive into this question and read it because I do find it an interesting one, and actually a very good one. How do you think Jeshua feels about Christians like Joel Osteen, Creflo Dollar, and T.D. Jakes, who use his teachings to fatten their bank accounts? The love of money is the root of many evils. Jeshua understood that the material possessions of the world were just products of belief. He also understood that when you invest all your belief in material possessions, that you are stuck in the physical. You are not in the spiritual. You are literally putting your investment in an illusion. First of all, Jeshua would not relate to the word Christian because Jeshua did not believe in messiahs, Christs, or saviors. He didn't believe in that. That was not part of his teachings at all. The fact that they're calling themselves Christians automatically delineate them from Jeshua. The second part is that all of them are literally just fattening their bank accounts. All of them are so invested in making millions and millions of dollars to the detriment of the truth of Jeshua's teachings, because they're literally saying, "Give to me so I can do this," and then they go out and they buy another private jet, right? And you see that regularly, and you see like Jim and Tammy Faye and all of their stuff, and you find all these things. They're ones that are so far strayed away from what's within inside the teachings, and in their heads and in their material possession, that they're losing their souls. They're losing, and I don't say that in a very religious sort of way. Our soul is who we are. It's the essence of who we are. What you think you become, you create your world. If you're thinking money and wealth and getting the next dollar and getting the next private jet, and you're not thinking love. You're thinking material possessions. You're thinking wealth. You're invested in the physical world. And so Jeshua would see these people as lost. He would see them as people who are basically missing their connection. They're not following the way, the truth, or the life. Because if you remember correctly, the money came to Jeshua not because he was out grifting for it, but because he was speaking his truth and people liked his truth. So they donated. So they gave him clothes, they fed him, they housed him. That's why Jeshua had abundance in his life. He wasn't focused on the abundance. He was focused on the truth that we are creators, that we are literally in this world as creators. And when we create and get so invested in the material illusion, we're losing our connection to the source. So what do I think he thinks about these guys? I think he would think they're lost in the wilderness of their own materialism. Until they let go of that and come back to the space of simply loving, they're going to wander in the wilderness. And so that's my thought on that. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.